Hello everyone and welcome to another session. In this session, we will be discussing some questions and answers on bonds. The basic concept I discussed in the previous video on bonds, I will attach that links in the comment section. What is the price of a 10-year, 10% coupon bond with a $1,000 face value if investors require a 12% return? Assume annual coupon payments. Now, as discussed in the last lecture, always remember price of a bond is always equals to the present value of all future cash flows discounted at market rate of return or required rate of return. So here there are only two cash flows. First is interest. Interest will be calculated by multiplying face value or par value, that is $1,000 with coupon rate 10%. So interest will be $1,000 into 10%, 100 every year for a period of 10 years. And principal $1,000 will be repaid at the end of the 10th year. And both will be discounted using 12% rate of return. Now, since interest is a recurring cash flow, we will use annuity factor. It will happen every year for first year, second year, third year, fourth year, fifth year, sixth year till 10th year. So we will use annuity factor of 12% for 10 years. Whereas principal will happen one time at the end of the 10th year. So we will use discounting factor for it. So see the answer. Price of the bond equals to present value of all future cash flows discounted at required rate of return. Two cash flows. So first interest, multiply the face value or par value $1,000 with coupon rate 10%, you get 100 every year for a period of 10 years. So price of the bond will be PV of interest, that is present value of interest plus present value of principal. So you multiply the interest 100 with annuity factor of 12% for 10 years, that is 5.650, and you multiply the principal, that is 1000, with the discounting factor of 12% for 10 years, that is 0.322. So for interest you get the present value 565, for principal 322. You add it up, total $887. This is the price of the bond today. Question number 2. If a bond sells at a premium, the option A. So what is the meaning of premium? Premium simply means your bond market price is more than the face value or par value. So if a bond sells at a premium, comma, the bond purchase price must be more than the fair market value of the bond. No. Purchase price and fair market value should be same, na? And it is not necessary. If the bond sells at a premium, the purchase price must be more than the face value, not the fair market value. Stated coupon rate must be more than the required market rate. Yes, remember in the last video, last conclusion, whenever the coupon rate is more than the market rate of return, bond will sell at a premium because you are offering more than the market. In this case, since market has to earn same rate of return, it will buy it at a premium. So B should be your answer. C. Stated coupon rate must be less than the required market rate. No. If coupon rate is less than the required market rate, then bond will sell at a discount. So if you are offering 6%, market is offering 7%, bond will sell at a discount. D. Nominal rate, that is another name for coupon rate, is less than the yield rate, another name for market rate. Again, if nominal rate, that is coupon rate, is less than the yield rate, 6% less than 7%, bond will sell at a discount, not at a premium. So B is your answer here. Question number 3. Young company issues $800,000 of 10% bonds dated January 1, year 1. So there is a company, young company. They issued $800,000 worth of 10% bonds. And the date was January 1, year 1. 10% is the coupon rate. $800,000 total face value. Interest is payable semi-annually. So interest is paid twice in a year, on June 30 and December 31. Bond matures in 5 years. So the maturity is 5 years. Current market rate for similar bonds is 8%. So this is the market rate of return. It is 8%. Entire issue is sold on the date of the issue. Following values are given. N equals to 10, I equals to 0.04, N equals to 10, I equals to 0.05. And present value is given. Now understand, whenever the payment is made semi-annually, what we do? So if it would have been a normal question, annual payment question, what would I have done? I would have taken 8% and 5 years, because 8% is the market rate of return and 5 years is the normal payment. Now since interest is paid twice in the year, so I will divide 8% by 2. That will become 4%, and I will multiply 5 with 2. That will become 10. So again, understand, if it would have been a normal question, that is payment is made annually, I would have taken market rate of return 8%, comma 5 years, and multiplied the annuity factor and discounting factor accordingly. Because the payment is made more than once in a year, semi-annual, so what we will do, it's made 2 times in the year, divide 8% by 2, so it becomes 4%, and multiply the period 5 with 2, it becomes 10. So 4% interest will be paid for 10 periods. It can be said, no, so discounting factor 4% for 10 periods. It will not be paid. Actually, payment will be calculated as per coupon rate. So what I will use? I will use N equals to 10, that is period. Because the payment is made semi-annually, I multiplied the number of years with 2. And I equals to 0.04, that is 4%. 8 divided by 2. So annuity factor is given 8.11090 and 0.67556. In the second column, N equals to 10. It's fine, but I equals to 0.05. They have divided 10 by 2. We can never discount it with coupon rate. We always have to take market rate of return. So first I calculated interest. Interest on this will be $800,000 into 10% into half. So $40,000 will be paid every 6 months for 10 periods, 10 times. So we do PV of interest plus PV of principal. So 40,000 will be multiplied with the relevant annuity factor, that is 4% for 10 periods. I divided market rate of return by 2 and I multiplied the number of years with 2. So it is 40,000 multiplied by 8.11090 plus 800,000 with the discounting factor 4% comma 10. 0.67556. The value will be 864,884. So it will be B. So always remember, whenever payment is made semi-annually, just divide the market rate of return by 2 and multiply the number of years with 2, and then look for the relevant period. If it is quarterly, divide the market rate of return by 4 and multiply the number of years with 4. Last question for the day. If a $1,000 bond sells for 1,125, so what is the price of the bond? 1,000, and it is selling for 1,125. Which of the following statements are true? So it is selling at a premium. Okay. Market rate of interest is greater than the coupon rate on the bond. Market rate of interest is greater than the coupon rate on the bond. No, bond is selling at a premium. So coupon rate must be greater than market rate. One is wrong. If market rate was greater than the coupon rate, bond would have sold at a discount. Here it is at a premium, so it is not correct. B. Coupon rate on the bond is greater than the market rate of interest. True. Coupon rate is more than market rate. That is why bond is selling at a premium. Coupon rate and market rate are equal. No. In that situation, bond would have sold at face value. Bond sells at a premium, so that is also correct. Bond sells at a discount. No. So only 2 and 4, these are correct. That is given in option D. So option D, 2 and 4, only that is correct. So that's it from my side for this session, guys. We'll see you again in next session with another topic. Till then, have a good day, everyone.